Cúd míle fáilte agus sláinte mór. 100,000 welcomes and great health. Fáilte gu Inverness. Welcome to Inverness, the city of the Highlands. My name is Colin, or Caelan in Gaelic, and I will be your guide on your Highland adventure. Everywhere in Scotland is full of mystery, myth and legend, and Inverness has its full share of enigmatic stories, from fairies to monsters, be they beast or be they human. First stop in this tour is the city of Inverness. It gets its name from the river that runs through it. Inver in Gaelic for mouth or head, and nish, an even older word, possibly Pictish, meaning roaring one. The river runs from Loch Ness through the city and out into the Bewley Firth and the Murray Firth, and then on to the North Sea, where it's possible to sail round the British Isles and beyond to Europe and the rest of the world. The city is the northernmost city in the United Kingdom and sits right at the end of the Great Glen, an ancient fault line that traverses Scotland for 66 miles and has been used for millennia by people getting from one end of Scotland to the other. There has been a settlement here at least since the 6th century, but probably well before due to many Iron Age hill forts and stone circles around Inverness. The current castle, that sits atop the mount, was completed in 1836 and has been used for judicial proceedings. It has served as a prison and a courthouse. In 2020, it was closed and underwent extensive renovations to the gardens and remodelling to the interior, and is due to be open to the public in 2025. There's been a succession of castles here on this site since 1057, and seen quite a few tumultuous seasons. The castle on the mount has been sieged in 1562, 1649, 1650, 1689, 1715, and of course during the last Jacobite uprising of 1746. One of the most famous encounters here at the castle was a story about Mary Queen of Scots when she was barred entry to the city by the governor. George Buchanan, writing at the time, states that when they heard of their sovereign's danger, a great multitude of the ancient Scots poured in and around of their own volition, especially the Frasers and the Munros, who were esteemed the most valiant families among those clans. The city was then besieged and taken, and the governor was hanged for his refusal to grant admission to the Queen. The city has had a wide and varied history, from early settlers in the Neolithic and Bronze Age to the Picts and Romans in the 1st century, the introduction to Christianity in the 7th century, to Viking raids and the medieval periods in the 11th through to the 13th century. Most notably was the Battle of Culloden, led by the young pretender Bonnie Prince Charlie. In 1746, a few miles to the east of the city, which changed Scotland and the Gaelic culture forever. After the battle, British soldiers swept into the city. Innocent bystanders, approximately 450 men, women and children, were slaughtered. Prince William Augustus, the Duke of Cumberland, the 25-year-old commander of the British forces, was given the inglorious title Butcher Cumberland. Such was his destruction of the Highlands and the Highland way of life in the aftermath of the battle. Although previous to the battle there was a steady decline in Gaelic culture, this decisive battle led to mass migration of the Highlanders to the New World, hoping for a better life, where they could bear arms, speak Gaelic, and wear a kilt if they so wished, as all these had been banned in their homeland. The city is now a peaceful hub at the centre of the Highlands, offering respite to travellers from far afield looking to experience Highland hospitality at its finest. Visit one of the many bars on Church Street, where live music is on offer most evenings, or have a dram in one of the whisky shops around the castle mount. Pop into a souvenir shop for a tartan scarf or even a jimmy hat, or go the whole haggis and get yourself measured up for full Highland dress. Inverness welcomes you and yours, and may your lum lang reek. Slán